talking about thumb rings. This is my custom-made thumb rings to fit to my thumb. It is a Korean style male thumb ring and a little bit of a mixture. So this is a typical Korean male thumb ring. You put the ring on here and then you hold these parts, most likely with the 2 fingers with the heavy bows, and then you release that way. This one has a lot shorter holding part to it, so release is a little bit more quicker and crisp, but at the same time with heavier poundage bow I was having a hard time holding on to the string. You can kind of see how I try to use a typical thing and then index and then try to do middle finger 3-way. It didn't really work out that well. And this is basically the design that I actually came up with and settled with the best. Basically, it's kind of like the same as a regular ring, but it doesn't sit out here. It doesn't inside here too much. It's kind of like sitting outside here. And then as you bend your ring thumb a little bit, ring also, because the string goes right here, have a little bit of angle to come up. That gives this rotational force towards the thumb that where you bent a little bit, and by itself that's quite tight. And then of course index is going to hold that, and that's gonna help to hold down the string, especially with a heavy poundage bow. Another thing is, if you take a look at this angle here, there's a little bit of a dip here. That's because when the string comes out, soon as it meets there, as you're opening it up, that actually helps strings to go out, escape a lot quicker. So that's why that angle is slightly there. A little dip for index to hold it comfortably, because a lot of times your index part is going to be this part that's actually going to take a pressure. So most likely you're holding with index and bottom of your thumb and those 2 fingers, and then a little bit of a pressure on the outside, but those are basically holding your fingers like this, and then string. I'm using a really low poundage bow, so actually you can see it better. So bend your thumb, not too tight, very relaxed bend here that goes under the string. Index cover just like a regular thumb release, but instead of your thumb you're actually holding onto the resin part. Then you can rest like this and then pull and you let go. Yamaha, the 100-pound version, my custom-made thumb ring. So what we're trying to figure out today, I'm gonna show my finger thumb before shooting and after shooting. Okay, so as you guys know, this is my ring that I made. So basically Korean male thumb ring, but a little bit of a hook here and then up ridge here. Let's compare it. This is my 2 thumb. This is a before shooting. I haven't shot anything. You can kind of see my thumb's already bigger on the right side. What we're going to do in a 1 session, I usually shoot 150 shots or so. So after finish shooting about 2 to 3 hours, and see how much my thumb changed. It's already bigger. So we'll compare after shooting. This one's a Whistler. Okay, another checkup. What time is it? I've been shooting about an hour. I got 108 shots out. This ring, let's compare. See, not much of a change. Slightly over 100 shot in an hour. Still fine. So I have this arrow broken, tip and the knob just flew away. So I'm gonna shoot it. Broken arrow, 10 meters. Hit. It is a hit. Here. Take a look at this. How thick the inner shaft is in here. This arrow is super thick, especially compared to regular arrows here. But you know, that's a good hit. Last one. That was 195 shot. Let's go outside and compare my thumb. I came out here at 11. It's about a little after 116, 117, something like that. And I finished 195 shots in, yeah, what? 2 hours or so? Okay, let's see. You can see there's a slight swelling, but if you compare this to many years ago, regular female thumb rings or, you know, Manchu ring, it's saving my thumb a lot. That's 195 shots within 2 hours with 100-pound bow. My thumb's still okay. There's not much of a swelling, a little bit of redness, but it doesn't hurt, it doesn't bother me, there's no calluses. Well, here a tiny bit, and then of course here, because you're hooking it with your index. But yeah, so it works really well. So far I have been shooting a little more than 10 years or so, and this ring has been the best one for longevity with the heavy bows.